So, you want to know how to pick what comics to buy on New Comic Book Day. Step 1, make sure you know what you want. Are you going in for single issues like the new Batman issue 1 to then buy every week it comes out on New Comic Book Day? That's Wednesdays, by the way. Or are you going in for trades, like this Last Ronin, which collects all of the issues of Last Ronin? By the way, if you want my review of this, check out the YouTube channel. I do a full deep dive into this comic book specifically. And then once you know that, well, you're gonna need to pick up a preview. These are usually free and can be found at basically every comic book store, and they entail every upcoming comic book release for the upcoming months. On the front, they'll tell you what month they came out at the top left, and at the bottom right, they'll tell you what they're for. Use those to get a comic book list. You can also use websites that tend to be super useful, or YouTube. Step 2, find the books in the store. Every store is gonna have a new comic book section. Also, pull through the drawers, have a flick through. They tend to categorize them by company and then by alphabet. Or just ask your comic book store worker. Hey, they're gonna have answers. Or if you're buying online, you can just search for the item. That's the easy bit. Once you've got your list from step 1, step 2 is a piece of cake. Now, you might come into a situation where you see two comics that say they're the same thing, but the picture on the front is completely different. This is Detective Comics issue 1100 A cover. I pretty much only buy A covers, but there's also this cover, or this cover, or this cover. These are variants. Keep an eye out for them. Sometimes you just want to pick a variant because you think the art looks cool. Sometimes there'll be a whole collection of variants you can hunt and try to pick up yourself. It's its own form of collecting, and sometimes those variants can be a bit more expensive, so be careful. I normally recommend you stick with the A cover unless it's a variant you really like the look. The final step is to remember to always have fun. So the time you spend there, make sure you're enjoying it. Have fun, flick through comics, pick up stuff you wouldn't normally have a look at, maybe find something you didn't see in your previews. Honestly, there's no wrong answers. Happy comic hunting and read on.